So this is my part of my It Gets Better campaign video, and um, I like to share a story, my coming out story at least, the story that got me into various cottages, um, which I'm about to attend next year. First off, I know that a big majority of people that make these videos are older. That's why I wanted to take this time to really make mine in the point of view of someone younger. I'm 18. The My friends who helped me make this video were around the same age, 17, 18. Um, all seniors at the Arts and Technology High School. And I don't want to say that I'm the most mature guy in the world. I'm not. I'm not. But I definitely have that mature aspect to me that has helped me grow rapidly, kind of been forced to actually. So by force and by choice. Um, I'm someone who I don't like to be dependent on anyone. I really don't. I really don't. Not a man, not my mother, no one. Though I love my mother, don't get me wrong. Um, I've been out for about 5 years now. I came out when I was 13. I actually wanted to come out when I was 18. So it would have been around now. I thank God no though, because what I went through after coming out was something that I got done with years ago, and I don't have too much going in my life right now to do it right now. Um, I came out. It was all in one summer. Whatever, I don't know which summer it was, whether it was 2006, 2007, but it was some summer around there. And I was 13, like I said. The first person I told was my half sister. She had just came back from the Dominican Republic, was now living in the United States, and I decided to tell her. Um, she had a big reputation for having a big mouth, so I don't think that I chose the best person to come out to, especially first. But she couldn't believe it. She accepted me though, and that was in June of that summer. And she accepted me, and I was just happy. I said, "Listen, I have a whole bunch of girlfriends, a lot of girls trying to go for me, and yeah, I feel sexy. They're all telling me I'm sexy and all of this." By the end of that, I said, "Well, actually, listen, those girls were actually boys." Her jaw dropped. But she accepted me. She said I'm still her brother, and yeah. Um, I went that summer dating. I didn't know what I was doing. To be honest, I think I was too young to be dating. Sometimes I still think I'm too young to be worrying about all of that, and I'm glad I don't think about it as much as I used to, at least. But that August, me and my family, me, my mother, my brother, and my father, and my half sister, we went to Massachusetts to visit my other family, my sister and her family. And one night, a couple days before we came back to New York, I, my niece, who was 1 year older than me, so she was like 14, she came to me and asked me, um, is it true that I like boys? Because she overheard me talking to someone and telling a boy that I loved him, which was my which was my boyfriend at the time. Um, wasn't even that serious. Trust me, he really wasn't. But I told her yes. I told her yes. She asked me why. We had a long conversation, and I explained to her. She accepted me. But at the door, someone was listening. And I heard all the wooden, the wood, it was moving. The floor was moving. And I didn't go to, I didn't care to check because I said, if somebody really is listening to me, then that'll be one less person I'll have to directly go to and tell. So she accepted me. Um, After that, I just felt so happy that I decided to call my nephew, who was uh, about 6 years older than me, so he's probably like 18, 19 or something. And he was in New York. Um, and I called him, and his reaction was, Estévan, I wish you would have told me this in person because that way I could have showed you how much I really don't care. I would have given you a hug and really proved to you that it didn't matter to me. I was happy. I was so emotional. Also, my niece and my nephew, cousins, who hadn't even spoken to each other for years, began to speak that night because of me coming out. And I felt so happy as an uncle. Like, even if I'm younger, like, that's a great achievement. Um, so now it was my nephew, my niece, and my half sister who knew about me. I noticed my brother, who's 2 years older than me, very macho, wasn't around. They had told me that he went downstairs to the basement, so I didn't really want to care about it. If he was listening at the door, then that was his problem. That wasn't mine. Um, so the next day I woke up with a smile on my face. I said, oh my gosh, I'm coming out and everyone's accepting me. Could it be that I'm actually going to be very accepted by my family? Later on the next day, my sister came and asked me, is it true that I was gay? Because my niece had told her. I couldn't believe it. I felt so betrayed. I was like, really? You're going to go and you're going to tell someone? Like, I told you. I didn't tell you to go and tell someone else. When my sister was crying, she was tearing, and she told me that she didn't care, that she accepted me no matter what, but when was I going to tell our mother? And I said, girl, I have no idea. But maybe when I'm 18, when I don't have to worry about her kicking me out and I can get my stuff and get my own place, go away to college. It just seemed more promising and better. So then I took my family or whatever, we had gone to Target. In Target, it was me, my half sister, my sister, my brother, and my mother. We all split into our groups while you're shopping around that Target. My sister was by herself. It was me and my half sister, and my brother and my mother. My brother seemed a little iffy around me, like he wasn't talking to me. But I just thought maybe I was being paranoid. After shopping, they were all paying for their stuff, and I went to the car to start it. My mother came out to smoke a cigarette and came to me, very Spanish, very traditional, older woman, and asked me, oye, ¿qué es esto que tú le estás diciendo a todo el mundo que tú eres gay? Translation, what's all this that I'm hearing that you're telling everyone that you're gay? My initial reaction, who told you that? That's all I could ask her. And she said it didn't matter. I already knew it was my brother, though. And I know that the person who was listening at the door was my brother. I told her, yes, it's true. Because I just thought, you know what, tell her. Tell her, come out. She's asking you. You don't have to go to her. Tell her. So I said, yes, I am. She shunned me like I never had been shunned before. She told me that was all she needed to make her life worse, and that was horrible. Making cross signs and everything. Like all of a sudden, she became this Holy Ghost person. Like, are you serious? I started breaking into tears when the rest of my family came to the car. My half sister took me and she put her arms over me, um, and my sister took my brother and started arguing and screaming at him, saying, "How can you do that?" Everyone knew it was my brother, and my mother just kept on. I was crying and she just kept on. That night, when we got back to the house, my father was drinking with my brother-in-law, so he had no clue what was going on. Um, so I thought. My brother came to me and said, "Listen, you have an ultimatum. Choose A or choose B. Choice A is you either forget all about all of this, be happy, use the computer, use the internet, be happy, and be someone normal. Or choice B, choose the path you're going on and live a horrible life. No internet, no phone, no nothing for you." And I couldn't believe my own brother, my blood brother at that. Me and him had the same brother, like no half, no step, no nothing, same father. I mean, um, and mother, and I couldn't believe he was telling me that. That night, I went to sleep with a horrible crying. It was a horrible, very, very horrible night for me, and um, I didn't know where I was gonna go. I thought about suicide. I thought about running away, but I was just too scared. I knew. Actually, my sister from Massachusetts had asked me, "If you want to, you can move here with me." And I told her, "No, I have to go back to New York, and from here on out, fight for the relationship between me and my mother." Because me and my mother were always like this. Like, it was everywhere she would go, I would go. But everything changed that night. When we got back from New York, it was a race against time. It was tell everyone before everyone else tells each other. I My sister that lives in New York, I told her, she accepted me. She thought I was too young, but she accepted me. Um, my brother-in-law accepted me a couple months later after my older brother came out of the vacation, whatever vacation he was on. I told him, he accepted me. He actually said, "I've been known. Um, I knew when you were dancing and shaking as a little boy that you just wasn't gonna be straight. Um, but you're still my little brother, and I love you." Uh, I spent 1 year after that in depression, but I really knew that I had to start doing things that made me more social, and actually I did. I started making more friends. It turns out people like gay people. There might be a couple that don't, but I mean, everyone here loves me, so oh well. That's their problem. That's not my problem. Whoever doesn't like me, at least they don't tell me anything to my face. But um, that year was hard. It was the worst year of my life. Uh, but it was an obstacle that I overcame. And that's what I want to say. Through time, it got better. I gave it time. I gave it time, and turns out I was more loved than I actually thought I was. I didn't speak to my sister and my half sister. And the reason why I say this was because she told people. My nephew, who accepted me and told me he wished I would came out to him in front of my face, in front of his face. He said that my sister, my half sister, had already told him, but he was waiting for me to come out to him. My half sister had also confirmed to my brother, who didn't accept me, um, that I was gay. And she told a lot of people. She's told some rumors about me and some secrets that I had told her. And it spread like wildfire. I spent years not talking to her. Now, me and my half sister, I talk to her now. Now that I'm older, I have no secrets. So whatever she or anyone else wanted to say, it wouldn't. You can't use it against me. Um, I'm too proud to be who I am now. Like you can't possibly say anything that I won't come out and say yes. I do that, and I do it well, honey. So, um, yeah. Basically, it got better. And it worries me sometimes to see younger people going through things because I have two gay sons and one straight son. Not literally my son, but they're younger than me, and I watch out for them. I really try to make sure that they're gonna be fine, especially before I graduate in about a month, because I'm gonna go away and I want to make sure that they're gonna be okay. I love them. I love being who I am, like, and I just know it's gonna get better. I'm known for being a dancer, for being a model, for being um, social, for having a great personality, my hair, like, and just I'm being known for a lot more things. As you saw earlier, there was a video of me in drag, and I never thought I would do drag. But honey, I was pretty fierce at it, and I stole the show. So, if I can do that, and I'm a pretty big man, if I can do that, then honey, so can you. So I'm only being myself, and I'm only going to continue being myself. I am who I am, and whoever doesn't like it, well, they're not really gonna say it to my face. But if ever they choose to, then I probably won't reply because if I reply, then it'll be my problem too. So if that's their issue, then I'm gonna let them handle it. That doesn't have to do anything with me. I'm going somewhere. I'm going to college, one of the greatest performing colleges in New York, and from there I see myself traveling around the world. And there's just so much I want to do, and I'm taking everything little by little because things take time. Things definitely take time, and I'm young. Like I said in the beginning, I am young, but I'm making sure that I'm gonna be okay. And that's all that matters because I know that I'm going to be okay. I know that my sons are going to be okay. I know that my family's going to be okay. Today, me and my mother are still close. We don't talk about any of that. Me and my brother, we don't really talk that much. We don't really, I don't know, I don't really know how to say it, but whatever. But me and my mother are still, that's someone I'm always going to know. That's always going to be in my life. Despite being gay, she does accept me for her son. She has said it before. She loves me no matter what. But being gay is maybe not one of them. Um, and the rest of my family loves me. Me and my sister from New York, we love each other. Everyone else seems to be great. Uh, Whenever someone goes to my older brother and asks him, "Yo, Jay, is your little brother gay?" He comes out and says, "Yeah." He doesn't disrespect me, so I don't disrespect him. And everybody loves the fact that I am the smartest in this family. That's for sure. I mean, I'm graduating from high school and going straight into college. Like that's not something this family is used to. But even making this video right now, it's like I've just done so many accomplishments that I am the least to be worried about. Like I'm going somewhere, and if you don't believe it, then go back 5 years ago when you guys thought that I would die from AIDS or something and not go anywhere with my life, and look at me now. So, I mean, just don't worry too much. Take times. Like, you have to live life to enjoy life. But it's not just about surviving, it's about living it. You were giving your life for a reason. So, um, I've been blessed with my life, and I just want to say, God bless you all. Please take time to remember it does get better. And you have to really find yourself. It's if when you're young, you're going through an identity process that you need to find yourself. So I just want to say God bless you all. I love you all. Without knowing you, I love you all. Like, you are all my sons, my little monsters. Nah, I'm just joking. Not that one. But God bless you all, really. And remember, take your time in life because at the end of it, it gets better. I'm Estevan Brown saying, I love you.